Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Elle.K here for another video, and today, as I'm sure you can see from the title, we are going to be going through my March TBR. I can't believe we're actually in March already. That's crazy. February just flew, but it's okay. We're going to be talking about my March TBR. Before we get into that, I do have some housekeeping things to kind of go through. First of all, I'm so sorry that there was only one video last week. February is always super crazy at the end of the month because my mom and my fiance both have birthdays at the end of February within 5 days of each other, so it's just a big headache. But yeah, so I'm sorry about that. Second of all, we didn't do our You Ask I Answer episode 2, so that's going to happen this week. It's going to happen on Thursday, so there's going to be 2 of those episodes this month. Obviously, one for February, one for March. So be thinking what you want to I already have the February one set up and ready to go for Thursday. Think of which one to ask for the March one. Hope that made sense. And then lastly, I have 3 empty video spaces this month because I just don't know what to film this month. So let me know in the comments down below what videos you would like to see me do this month, because I'm drawing a little bit of a creative blank. I have everything but 3 spots filled. So comment down below what videos you'd like to see from me this month, and I will try my best to get those done. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump into my March TBR. My March TBR is a little bit random because I don't really know what I want to read in March, but I've been having a pretty consistent reading year so far, which is really good. I haven't read a ton, but I've been consistent with reading, which I like. So I kind of want to keep that vibe. For March, also, did you know I'm standing? I'm standing in this video, guys, because I'm tired of sitting and my legs falling asleep. So I'm standing. Let me know if you like the different view from up here instead of down there. But yeah, so for March, start with the 2 books that I kind of have to read. So the first one is actually my current read that I didn't finish in February, and that's Who Put the Song On by Morgan Parker. I don't even think I'm like 100 pages into it yet, but it's way different than what I thought it was going to be. It's actually a lot deeper and a lot more kind of serious than what I thought it was going to be, but really good so far, so I am enjoying it. It's a bit of a slower read, at least it is right now, so that's why I'm kind of like not dragging myself through it, but kind of like, you know, like I want to finish it, but like I'm waiting for it to get a little bit more interesting, if that makes sense. I don't know. I might do a reading vlog for this one, but this is my current read that I need to finish. And then my next book I have to read is 1984 by George. Well, I don't have to read it, but it's 1984 by George Orwell. I am currently tutoring online, and actually I think 3 of my kids have to read this for school, and I did read it many a year ago, so I need to kind of reread it and refresh my mind, and I love George Orwell, so I don't mind kind of having this one to reread. I had to reread Animal Farm as well, but that's one of my favorite books, so that was just so much fun. But yeah, I will be reading 1984 this month as well. Next book on my TBR is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. So I have read Concrete Rose and The Hate You Give. This is the last book that I need to read for her, and then I'll be caught up with all of her books, which is awesome and exactly what I want. So I'm going to try really, really hard to get to On the Come Up this month. I read Concrete Rose last month and it was really good. I really enjoyed it, so I'm really hoping that On the Come Up kind of follows along the same path with her other 2 books, and I feel like it will. Completely different vibe. We're following our main character. If you don't know, we're following our main character Bree, who has aspirations to be a rapper, but she is running into a whole bunch of different trials and tribulations. Her father was set to be like one of the biggest underground rappers, but he died, so now she kind of want to take his spot and really blow up as well. But from what I've heard so far, she's a really, really flawed character, and she makes a lot of mistakes, and something really big happens that could put everything at jeopardy for her and her family. So I'm very, very excited to read this one. Angie Thomas, I haven't read like a super high stakes one for her, like The Hate You Give and Concrete Rose. There is, how do I explain it? There's obviously like your overall plot, but it's not really like super high stakes. Like for The Hate You Give, whether Star participated or not, the protest was still going to happen. It was more of an internal thing for her of how much she wanted to be involved. And then Concrete Rose is like a series of very, very bad decisions that you get to kind of follow and wait to see if the main character can get his crap together. So I'm curious to see if this one follows along the same lines of, you know, many different issues that kind of build up to one big issue or one big decision, or if it's just like an outright high stakes type of thing. So I hope that made sense, but I'm very excited for this one. The next one that I have is kind of like a little bit of a romancy one. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what I'm in the mood for, so I wanted to kind of throw a romance on here just in case. And it's People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. So everybody and their mom loved this book last year, and ooh, you're really bright. So I kind of wanted to give it a try this year. Yeah, I don't know what this book is about. I heard a lot about it last year and didn't really pay attention, so I don't know what it's about. I don't know. I just know it's a romance and it's supposed to be like super cute and kind of a quick read. So I figured I'd throw one of those on my TBR just in case I'm feeling like I don't want anything too serious. So I have this on here. Let me know in the comments down below if it's good or not. The next one I have, I'm actually super excited for. I wanted to get to it last year, but didn't end up doing that. And that's Simone Breaks All the Rules by Debbie Regard. I hope I said her name right. This is the cover. Tell me the cover is not beautiful. Go ahead, I'll wait. Tell me it's not absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. So Simone Breaks All the Rules. We're following our main character, Simone, who I believe is in her last year of high school. And she kind of has like this bucket list type-esque thing of things she wants to do before she graduates, or it's the summer before her last year of high school, something along those lines. But she comes from a very strict family, and she's always been kind of like straight-laced, you know, your typical like really good student, really good daughter type of thing. She's never broken the rules. So now she's got this list of things that she wants to do before she graduates, and we're gonna kind of get to see if she gets to accomplish it or not. I really sympathize with this character because I also had I have a very strict mother, so I can vicariously live through her for all the things that I definitely could not do. And then the last book that I have on my March TBR is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. So this is the prequel to the Hunger Games series. We are following President Snow as a boy and growing up, and kind of seeing how he became President Snow. I love a villain origin story. I don't know about you guys, but I really do like a villain origin story. A lot of people were kind of complaining about when this came out because it came out during Trump's presidency, and everybody was kind of saying, do we really need a story about a white tyrannical leader growing up to be a white tyrannical leader type of thing? I didn't really see it as that. I just saw it as another villain origin story for a popular franchise. So I didn't really take it that way. I understand the people who did, but I wasn't one of them. And I just didn't get to it. So I do want to try and get to it this month. It's not, I don't have a fantasy on this list. And I wanted to have a fantasy on this list, but then I was like, I also don't really want to commit to a fantasy. So I figured I would go ahead and throw this one on there because it's a dystopian. So why not? Not really the same thing, but I'm gonna go with it and run with it. And that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this one on my TBR as well. Okay guys, that is the end of this video. That was a really quick one. I don't do super long TBRs anymore. I actually want my TBRs to be attainable. And even if I don't pick all the books off of my TBRs, I want to pick at least majority or some of them. So that's why I don't do really long TBRs anymore. Sorry. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up emoji. And don't forget to comment down below what videos you want to see me do this March. Please tell me what you guys want me to film. Please. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!